See, the use of cocaine, I can never condone. Cause once you try the drug, man, your mind is blown. You wouldn't listen to us, now you're going your own. I said a high is so far that your mind will be blown.
You can tell my sister, you can tell my brother, whatever you do, I'm begging you. Don't tell my mother, don't wanna break her heart, don't wanna make her cry. No, don't tell my mother, tell my mother you wouldn't understand the reason why.
No more breaks, boom, boom, a skate, not another infraction. Your time is coming, it's now, my son. Lights, camera, action. Society says that you should get a
Michael
job.
sit me down and he said, I don't like the way we live. And he said, I'm going to do something about it.
Check this out. I'm Luke, Mike, big brother. You know, we had some good times together. You know, it's hard to believe he gone. You know, it's hard for me to do this little thing here, but I'm gonna do it, you know.
My memories of Mike, I remember the day I got to prison, he was leaving to go home. And when he died, I was locked up. So during the funeral and all that, I was in prison, like, I couldn't even, like, say bye.
Mike was a good nigga, you know, for real. He just left us too soon. But we had a lot of fun together.
If Mike would have never got locked up when he got locked up, I probably would have never got locked up, because if I wanted to get out there and try to hustle, sell dope or whatever, Mike would come through, ask me what I need. He didn't want me hustling, selling dope or none of that. He tried to keep me out of trouble. So he'll give me whatever, take me to the stove, take me to his house, you know, to try to keep me out of trouble. But, you know, that's why I'm motivated now to more like help the hood out. Because that was Mike's dream, basically, like to bring our hood up, like to put our hood on the map. So that's my goal, like if Mike wouldn't have died, it ain't no telling what I would have been doing right now, you know. But since he gone, I'm gonna try to keep his dream alive. Me, Val, Ty, Newt, Dank got the magazine. All us, like, we trying to really put this city on the map like Mike wanted. And so far, it's coming. Mike probably up there smiling down on us right now, because all us making moves, like. But I know he would have wanted us to be together on everything, though.
Give us the facts, no ifs, ands, or buts. Have cracked the rock, take it over your...
Too many niggas out here doing stupid shit. That's what it all boils down to, you know. 'Cause he got killed for some bullshit, you know. And y'all still out here doing the same dumb shit. You know, but we always had fun together. We always did stuff together, you know. And it's still hard to believe that he gone. 'Cause you know, you got a brother that close to you. You always think he gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? You don't think about something could happen, you know what I'm saying? You know, probably give me a break for a minute, man.
All of us at Up Top every night. Matter of fact, Mike called himself roughing me up on the back of one of them calls one night at the store. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna rough you up before you go to the military. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I was hurt, man, when that happened. I was actually I was home while I was in my barracks, and America's Most Wanted came on. I ain't even knew yet nothing had happened to him until that night. Like, damn, in Sarasota, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I found out.
You know, we used to hang out, drink, party all night long. Nah, first thing nigga go run, I'm finna go get my pistol. Shit, we didn't used to hear all that. If somebody fighting, they just fighting to be over with. They be friends. It ain't nothing, no animosity the next day or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But now shit all fucked up.
The game ain't intact no more, so it's making it hard for everybody. If the game was still intact the way it was in the 80s, then everybody be able to eat and breathe a little better. But the game fucked up.
Man, I tell you, I mean, like on Friday nights and stuff, Joe could tell you, me and Mike and Ty and all, we get together, have fun, you know what I'm saying? Mike, he joking, rapping and shit, you know. Then, you know, we just lost a good soldier. We really did, you know. Instead of learning from this shit, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Every other week, every other month, you hear about a nigga getting shot. The same bullshit still going on.
It's a little worse now.
You niggas stop being stupid. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. You niggas that didn't know Mike, I'm telling you about him right now. A legend. You know, gone for nothing. You know, that's all I gotta say right now.
You can tell my sister, you can tell my brother, whatever you do, I'm begging you.
Yeah, man, Mike Merritt, man, that was the brother to have right there, man. Mike, and I can remember the days when my mama kicked me out the house, and Mike, wherever I'm at, he come find me, pick me up. Come on, man, let's go. Pick me up, ride with me, chill. Before I went to prison, it was Mike, Keith Scurry, BB, and my brother Tyrone. They was FOTB. I'm like, man, I remember seeing them practice like crazy, like every day, practice. I feel like if Mike would have lived, our family would have been like the Jackson 5 or somebody right now. Real talk. And shoot, that's what got me working, and I wasn't gonna be worth a damn without Mike. Shit, that's my motivation. It's the only reason why I keep going. Think about Mike, man. Shit, Mike, you know, if Mike was here, this would have happened, that would have. So I try to make sure, shit, we can live halfway like we would have lived if Mike would have been alive, you know. But shit, I come home, I see the videos, I'm like, damn, like Mike really did it big. Mike had really transformed into him. I said, damn, when I went to prison, Mike was just my big brother. Shit, when I come home, I'm like, damn, Mike was a fucking legend out here. And to see all these rappers going in and out of prison and jail, and to think that Mike actually rapped for the judge to get out of jail, I was like, damn. Now that by itself, that shit was just so amazing to me. All these famous rappers and millionaires and billionaires, and they go to jail. Shoot, the judge ain't trying to hear nothing they got to say, but I'm like, they listen to my brother, Mike. He was special. He was special. Yeah, shit. The family miss him. We're going to keep his name alive. We're going to keep him going. The movie coming out soon, you know. So we ain't going to let the world forget about Mike, because he was special. And to make it, rapping like positive stuff. Just say no to drugs type music. I'm like, man, this man really made it from just say no to drugs, man. I'm like, bro, if he can do it, anybody can do it, man. But for some reason, I don't know why everybody think that they gotta kill their next door neighbor and shoot up the neighborhood in their music. When here you go, your first rapper from the city made it from positive music. So that right there lets you know you can make positive music and still make it. Just gotta sound good like Mike. Yes, sir, Mike. Gone but not forgotten, baby. Forever. We're gonna keep you alive. We're gonna keep your name alive. You ain't gonna never die. Not long as I'm here. Not long as I'm here, your name gonna stay alive. And when this movie drop, the world gonna further know you. So I just thank God for Mike for giving the rest of the family like inspiration to keep moving, to keep going. You know, I never thought I'd be a movie producer or actor or none of that. Mike gave me that hope. If it wasn't for him, I would have never thought I could do nothing like that. Real talk.
Things going this smooth, we gotta watch each other's back. Cause the devil gonna be at each and every one of us, each and every one of us, each and every one of us, each and every
He was
one
my
of us.
best friend. Not only with the rap, he was my best friend. I mean, just to hang out with this cat, he spoke like we were already rich.
Mike was always he was always kind of a player thing. We grew up in a real close neighborhood. Everybody pretty much walked around. Everybody door was open. It was a village back then. We took care of each other. That's the way it really was.
He taught me that we didn't have to have all the cash the other guys had before we came up in the rap game. That, hey, just give me a little time, Vince. Hold on. And we created the rap group.
We actually would have been the very first group to have singers and rappers in the same group. So we did these songs, fresh off the block, and we was getting to be pretty hot, you know what I'm saying? It was getting to be pretty hot. We really kind of liked the sound that was coming out. It was fresh, it was new. We even had this record company, some guy from out of Tennessee, really wanted to come, and check us out. It was getting kind of hot.
We literally didn't have to go to school in 12th grade. That's when our parents knew that something was happening for us that was pretty serious. They came and had my grandmother sign the contract, had his mom sign the contract. And at first they thought it was a joke, but I remember not having to go to high school in Riverview, my 12th grade year. That was cool. Man, we would get off the plane, different places, and see thousands of girls. Eminem would always get me because this cat would get up in the middle of the concert when he heard them girls screaming for me. He would take his shirt off, and then he would make his chest jump up and down. I mean, he would get me every time right there, The nigga was cut up pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty cut, but this nigga was like swole, The girls were crazy about Mike, though, man. I wish he was still here, though, Bro Lance was the first person to take us to the studio. Bro Lance donated $1,500 and got us in the studio to do our first single. So, I want to give a shout out to Bro Lance for doing that for us. That still blows my mind, because here around Sarasota, they say your home fans are the hardest people to satisfy. My little brother behind the camera, he's living proof of that, because I know he's fresh, and that's my word back to fresh. I know he tight. He's still here in Sarasota, so that's proof that it's hard out here. All three of my brothers, man. Fifth Son, Virtuosity, Mad Entertainment. They got it honest, man. We started this. One of them got the blow.
Mike Merritt was a good-looking nigga and a good nigga. So fine. We miss you.
Mike really was a good dude, man. I still remember Mike right across the street from me, man. I probably was like 9, 10 years old, man. And he always put me in mind of LL Cool J, man, because the ladies really love Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, like, the whole family was family with mine. You know what I'm saying? We was like family, so I can't never forget Mike. Mike's a good dude. He was a good dude, for real. And a lot of people miss him. A lot of people miss him. You know what I'm saying? Gone but never forgot, Mike. I love you, for real. Mike really like raised me. You know what I'm saying? Mike watched me come up, man. You know what I'm saying? And when Mike life got taken, man, the whole city was down about that, and everybody really true miss him. I wish he was there right now today. Love you, Mike. Rest in peace, Mike.
Everybody know, fresh off the block, Mike Merritt, MCM, yeah, #1, fresh off the block. Y'all check him out. Y'all already know about him. Get the music and check up on the resume. Stand up guy, keep you laughing. Everybody want to be around. When Mike comes around, you know you finna have a good time. Smiles and everything. Rest in peace, MCM. Love you, baby.
In a feeling that something was wrong because of the way he left, he just walked off.
Mike, he always was a heroic brother. And this one particular night, Mike was up on the corner and this guy was jumping on some female that Mike knew. So Mike, quite naturally, you know, being the heroic cat that he is, he jumped in, you know, and he took control of the situation, you know, roughed the cat up. And, you know, then he looked out for the sister, which is chivalrous, which most brothers, we supposed to look out for our sister.
It happened right here on Osprey. I can remember as far as back, it was me, Thaddeus Keaton, and Roy Barnes, known as Gasface, R.I.P. The part right here. This right here, it wasn't no Sarasota Memorial Newtown. This was called B&C. You know, and all this over here was all gone. There was none of this over here that we're seeing right now, the goodwill or none of that when the situation happened. But what I can tell you is this. The dude was up to a car talking to a female. But what I know, when the altercation started out, they started arguing. When the argument took place, Mike took a Heineken bottle and he busted the dude across the head with the bottle. When he busted the dude across the head with the bottle, you know, the dude jumped up and his partner, they ran, and Mike was standing in the middle of the road right here, like really irate. You know what I'm saying? He was really upset about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because this Sarasota, this is our stomping ground. At that time, somebody was trying to get Mike to leave, but Mike wouldn't leave. But when we look back, and I look back, me and Gas, I seen the dude point the gun in the air and go to shoot. Boom, 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 boom. At that time, Mike's in the middle of the road like this. When he's standing like this here, that's when the guy went to running towards Mike, shooting, boom, boom, and Mike caught a bullet in the head. You know, he fell right here. I'll never forget it, right here in this spot, right here. So as Mike down in the road, you know, we're all standing around. Me, Thaddeus Keaton, Roy Barnes, a.k.a. Gasface, and a bunch of more people. We're all standing around Keith Scurry, which is Mike's partner. You know, they had the rap group Fresh Off the Block. You know what I'm saying? He came. You know, they wanted us to put Mike in the car. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, everybody was like, don't move him, don't move him, don't move him. You know, and, you know, I grew up with Mike. And I grew up with Miss Tootie, you know, his mom and stuff, across from my auntie, Miss Burt. So it was kind of tough for me to watch him take his last breath down there like that and knowing that I couldn't do nothing about that, man. So that kind of stuck with me. That kind of really touched me. But, you know, when that happened, we couldn't move him, man. He was just laying down there. And it was tough, man, because we lost a real great man, you know. I mean, what dude do you know can go in the courtroom and rap for the judge, man, and just come up out that thing like that, man? I mean, I ain't never seen it done in my life. Have you ever seen it done? I've never seen it done. To go in the courtroom, to write a rap for the judge, and come out and do a rap commercial, Just Say No for the people and the kids. Come on, man. It was only done by Mike, man, fresh off the block. You know, so my memories of Mike gonna always be all love and all good, man, because he really raised me. It's just hard for me right now, man, but I just want, that's my story, man, and that's my truth, man, so I just want to let y'all know that, man. Thank you. I love you.
Don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
This is dedicated to the one that we love. Another brother that died trying to rise above.
He's rugged in life, and this is all about him. So play it dedicated to him for MCM.
Yo, consider him this, another fallen soldier. A brother that tried to uphold you and hold you. So give him much respect and don't forget what he told you. Cause 1 minute you're grinning and the next day you're rolling, yo.
Up in the body, back in the morgue with a toe tag.
Yeah.
And on the strength, this is all about him.
So play it and dedicate it to the MCM.
No matter how hard
A mind full of dreams, a heart full of laughter. Yo, Satan's on the cake and you're the one that he's after. Black, beautiful, brilliant, born again and blessed. Giving credit to the J, the E, the S-U-S. So when the water gets too deep to swim, you said lean on me? No, I say lean on him.
At the same time, Fresh Off the Block was just ready to get kind of hopping. Well, luckily, the individuals within the group sent this information to America's Most Wanted. And America's Most Wanted came down and did a story on us. Well, it was a big thing in the neighborhood, so everybody really went for that. But the whole point was to try to catch the guy who killed Mike. Eventually, he got caught. They caught him in Miami, which was a good thing. I'm glad he did. But at the time, it also at the same time catapulted Fresh Off the Block at the point where we could have went really, really national. And they started, having, personal issues crossing boundaries, and then the group broke up. Hindsight's 2020, but that's cool with me because I still love them all.
It's Vel Venture, the younger brother of Mike Merritt, the son of Miss Tootie. You know the legends around here. Mike been dead since 90. Mom just died 9/23/11. You know what I'm saying? I just want to tell y'all I miss y'all, love y'all. We gonna hold it down for y'all. The Halloween thing still going. The music still going. The rap music still going. You know what I'm saying? We holding it down for the kids. Mike, your daughter Chloe, she going to school to be a brain surgeon. She at Florida State. So that's a good look. Marquise back in school, and everybody doing their thing, trying to keep y'all name alive, man. As long as I'm alive, y'all name gonna be alive. All the skills that we got, man, me, Ty, Doom, all of them we got from Mike even, we got from my mom who was a poet. If y'all didn't know that, man, mom was a poet. Miss Tootie was one of the best poets in her time. So we all got it honest, man. Mike, we gonna ride for you. We gonna do our thing, man. Just want you to know I miss you ever since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I remember growing up, getting in trouble in school, and you punched me in the chest, boy. For you to be 5'7", you packed a powerful punch. So the nigga that had to come back and murder you, man, he had to come back with somebody, because, boy, you hit me in the chest, knocked me from the hall to the kitchen. There's a whole living room in between there. So, yeah, he might be still living, but he got to deal with him being a coward for the rest of his life, man. We love you, we miss you. Mom, we love you, we miss you. I'm out.
But when you take a look at it, I said, but Miss Tootie, she maintained them all through that time. And she maintained a very strong character about it. I love Miss Tootie. Miss Tootie like my other mom. I always go to see her. Losing her was losing a big thing. That's losing a big part of me. Because I watched her boys grow up. I'm always been to them Uncle Ryan. I'm not biologically their uncle, but I've always been Uncle Ryan. Whenever they see me, Doom, Bell, Ty, all of them say, Uncle Ryan. So, that's how I felt. So it's like, when you look at that family and what they've contributed, it's like you look at Bell, look what he's been doing. Look at Ty. The power within that family and the greatness within them it's not something that's going to fade away just because one person needs it. There's always siblings and offspring. So to actually look at it in the whole, but there's another Tootie. We just haven't seen her yet. So trust me, there's another Miss Tootie coming. But she's gonna have Miss Tootie's spirit. We don't know which one of the kids that Miss Tootie gonna come to, but I guarantee you, we will see again.